All right, what's happening, everyone? It is Sunday. I know it's been a little while since I probably talked on here, or I think it's been a few days since my last training session, but we're here. And obviously I have another product to show you guys. Alright, so for those of you who didn't know or hadn't noticed, SBD has launched a new product, which is straps, so deadlift straps. Now, these things feel amazing. Here's the thing, I feel like SBD just constantly makes premier products, so I'm not surprised that these feel amazing. However, here's the thing, I don't really wear deadlift straps. I rarely wear deadlift straps. Let's just keep it real. I think the only time I've worn deadlift straps in the past couple of years is when my callus completely ripped off. But that is the only time I've worn them. So like I can't really offer proper feedback on like how they are. Here's the thing, I've worn deadlift straps in the past. I have tons of videos where I've worn them for deadlift sessions, but also I have a lot of videos of me doing them with accessory movements. Now, I can understand for people who hook grip that this would be very beneficial in their working sets. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Wow. Now, I've never been a fan of this style of straps, just because it feels like a lot of work to me. It's like, to me, it feels like a lot of work to do, to get under the bar, to roll it, and all that. For me, I've always felt that was very time consuming. It very got me out the groove. That's just me personally. I've just never been a big fan of these. I know a lot of lifters use them nowadays, mostly for clout. Apparently this product has been in testing for a long time, and the thing with SBD is that they're going to test a product for a very long time and get a lot of feedback before they release a product, because they want to make sure they're releasing one of the best products that they can. Now, with that being said, I am a huge fan of the Versa grips. This isn't a promotional ad for Versa. Obviously, I tell you guys I'm an SBD athlete, promote and support SBD because I believe they create a premier product. They also have the Figure 8 deadlifting straps for, you strongmen out there. Now, I know that is going to be a huge thing for them too as well. So it makes sense that they would make these for powerlifters as well too. But I've always been a big fan of the Versa Grip style of straps. Now, if SBD came out with one of these, I'd be on board. It'll be something that I feel like I would wear consistently. So these I like because it easily goes on the wrist, and all I have to do is just adjust the strap. Boom, and then that's really it. Now all I have to do is, if I want a deadlift, I just get under the bar and just roll this. Why am I so far away? All I got to do is just roll this underneath, and then I don't really have to worry about much. I like this so much more than the strap. Let me put that on. I personally like this a bit more than the whole strap and then rolling and stuff like that. But also, like, not only can I deadlift with this easily, I can go and do accessories or back accessories with this still on without worrying about re-rolling and then tightening this against a bar. It will work the same way. It's just going to be a preference. And for me, I prefer something like this versus something like this. Do I think that this is a bad product? Absolutely not. They're both good products. It's a preference. I really like these, and I will use these today to deadlift in. But I also, like, this is something that I've used for years, which is why I'm showing you guys this. Because like I said, full transparency here, like, I am an SBD athlete. I love everything that they do, but this is a preference of mine versus this. Does this make this a bad product? Absolutely not, which is why I'm going to be testing this out today so that I can give you guys some proper feedback on how they are. The branding is phenomenal. Like, I absolutely love that part about it. Now, this product's not going to be for everyone because not everyone uses deadlift straps, but then also there are a lot of people that use deadlift straps. So if you use deadlift straps, this is a product that will be for you. If not, don't really worry too much about it and just keep moving about your business. Hold on, wait a minute. It's already 9 o'clock. I want to start working out by 9:30. So I needed to take some time to do some mobility. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Bro, you look just like that, bro, and you would be him. Hey, did you watch the Predator like prequel or whatever? Yeah. That shit was good. I actually like that concept.
Easy, let's go. Slight work, come on. Show me something. That's easy. Quick 3P. Like it's nothing. Where's that?
Practicing box jumps before this point to say that. Just like me. Right. I wasn't getting down on my box jumps. Yeah. It's just working on an explosive. But when you get down with that weight on your back, you hit that hole, you just bounce up because you have so much spring.
I think about pushing out, but like you're thinking about pushing down right
leg
here.
Press. Yeah. No one pushes out on a leg press. They push the weight through your feet. So my back's already super fatigued, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and throw on my belt. I usually start with 2 to 3 plates, and right now 3 plates on the bar. I'm lifting with Evan today. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and throw on my belt and just start going up to my top set. So it'll be this 45, 595, and then 6 plus. Forgot to mention I have my SBD straps here. I'll use those for back offsets, and then I have my 10mm SBD belt. I'll be deadlifting it from now If Evan's watching this, I just want him to know that I'm only going up like this because he just did a double at 606. So I got to do a double a little bit higher than that. But to be fair, I did 606 last week, so I have to go up anyway. But it looks like I'm just trying to one up him, and I prefer that than what my program actually says, which is to go up a little bit higher than this anyway. Evan's gonna work with the straps beltless. That top set was tough. It felt like an RP8 to me. The second rep moved a lot better, but he's gonna be using the straps today for his back off work. I'm gonna be using them today for my back off work. We're gonna be doing the same weight. I haven't used them yet, so I can't really give any feedback, obviously, which I already told you guys earlier, but yeah. So we're gonna do that, then we'll talk a little bit later.
Hit the gas, talk ain't moving.
I saw you not use it, so I'm like, sorry, you don't use it though.
Now they just say, you wanna fuck up your fans, already fucked up.
I was like, this is Alex me as
What part of Hell is Heroes?
As you can see, it's Monday, 6 a.m. Just did some light warm-ups and stuff like that, some mobility to get the body moving. But it's also December 4th. And December 4th, for a lot of you who don't know, which I'm sure there's quite a few, but December 4th is my Founders Day. I pledged Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated in 2013, so I crossed over the burning sands. And today is a celebration of our founders who founded this fraternity in 1906 at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Celebrating Black excellence, man. I'm grateful to have been able to have the opportunity to cross those sands and be a part of this distinguished organization. So yeah, that's that. But we're here to get some accessories in. I only have about 3 exercises, and that's really it. So I just wanted to get in, do some movement, get some mobility in, and do these leg accessories, which I might just end up moving most of my leg accessories to this day, just so I can get more movement in throughout my days anyway. I think I've done that in the past. I probably will do that now that I'm able to, like, you know, do a little bit of more work, a little bit of more. That doesn't even sound right. I feel like my work capacity is increasing or getting better, whatever. I feel like this should be something I should be able to do. Although, who the hell is on here? Although I will say though, after that squat and deadlift session, I'm feeling a lot of discomfort in my right knee. And a lot of that's just fatigue. Yeah. This thing is like broken. Like this seat. Good God. I'm like upset with the Carolina Panthers. They've just been on a horrible losing streak. The worst team in the NFL. Random thought. I like opened up my phone and football stuff popped up and I was just upset all over again. I'm like so passionate about football. Also played college football. Everyone's like, how can you be a Carolina fan? I'm like, I'm just fucking born and raised in North Carolina. What do you mean? I'm like, how could you not be a fan of where you live? I mean, some people hate where they live. I don't. I absolutely love it here. I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm happy to be here. I'm working out. I get the opportunity to work out. I love and appreciate that, but like, this is typically not a day I would work out. Oh, there we go. So, since it's not a day I would work out, it's a day I would typically rest. I can feel my body is a bit fatigued. Obviously, I came off a nice squat and deadlift session. But what I'm saying is my body's so used to Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe Saturday, depending on how my week and work schedule is set up. But yeah, I absolutely love that. I have so many like memories. I feel like I've lived so many different lives, and I'm grateful for all of the experiences I've had and all the cultures. Like back when I was talking about this yesterday, that it feels like I'm a part of so many different cultures and groups of people, and I have so many different like families. So like there's a saying, and it's so true, like you have two families. The first family you don't get to choose, you're born into. The second family, over the course of years, you get to pick and choose who you want to be a part of that family. And I feel like I've done an amazing job selecting people in my life that are good for me. And also just being able to just immerse myself in certain environments, cultures, and to just get a full experience has been an overwhelming feeling, which I absolutely love. I learned so much. I love learning. I love just learning information. I love learning about things and people, and I find those things the most interesting. I think I did like 6 sets of this, 6 or 7, I don't know. I just go. Okay, KK. God, my hamstrings, I'm telling you, they just, a couple of sets and I'm good, but I'm gonna do a lot today. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. All right, so we just got done with the accessories today. Again, it's not a whole lot, but it's enough. And by being a whole lot, I mean like it's not like 20 different exercises. It's literally leg press, or I haven't leg pressed in a while, but it's leg extensions, leg curls. Now I've added in back extensions. I do that more frequently now. And instead of doing leg press, I end up doing another leg curl. I tend to do more quad work than hamstring work, although I know I need to focus a little bit more on my hamstring development. By that I mean like, yeah, I have like these big ass hams and stuff, but they're not as endurance as my quads. So one thing that I can improve on is, you know, getting more volume of work with my hamstrings. So by doing these accessories or doing a little bit more of that, that helps with that. Whereas like my quads get so much work throughout the week, so much. So I haven't done leg press in a while because I've been opting to do more hamstring work than I have more quad work. So again, leg extensions, leg curls, and then back extensions. And that was it. I got in this morning, did some mobility, also rode the bike for a while. So I was on the bike. I'm going to ride that for a cool down now. As I said, just a little bit more movement, nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that's going to be extremely fatiguing, but enough to do the work that's required and maybe just a little bit more in terms of doing more movement and mobility stuff, because that stuff is beneficial to my overall general health, and that's just what I'm doing. But we're about to do this, head home, get some coffee. So we had a new coffee shop open up right across the street. Gonna walk to that this morning, and then most likely I was just gonna walk to it this morning and just kind of see. It's not a new coffee shop, like it's in a new location. It just moved from a different location, which I like because it's in a bigger spot, and it's one that I never really went to. I went to just every so often, but now it's literally right across the street from my apartment complex, so I can just walk over there now. It'll be a fun place to get out the house just to kind of go to, but also like I have other places I can go to work, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going off topic, but I'm gonna do that. I gotta go home, gotta finish a few projects so that I can start to work on some GAWD Eats work for you guys. I don't think I've said this because like I've been saying it for a long time and it hasn't happened, but it like hasn't. Like I am working and developing a cookbook with the help of Becca Nuns, certified nutritionist. So she'll be doing some back-end work on the cookbook, whereas like I already have all the recipes developed, just putting it together, getting it all situated for you guys. So bringing her in to help me with that, because I've been saying this for years. But when we kind of sat and discussed and went over some things, she was like, you basically already have it done. I don't know if I've told you all, but what had happened was like I had developed all these recipes, and I had taken all these photos, and then my files got corrupted, and everything I had made for the original cookbook got deleted. So I was like scraping to find photos of things that were kind of related to that recipe, and it just got to a point where it was very like, this isn't what I wanted it to be. This isn't how I wanted it to look, and that was upsetting. And I just scrapped the whole thing because I have a certain standard for myself that I want to have for my first cookbook. I want to set the tone of like, well, if this is baseline, I can't wait to see how he does later on, right? So I want that baseline to be so high that it's like, not so high to where like I can't supersede it, but like high to where like, okay, this is quality work, this is good, this is something that we can get behind. And I can't wait to see what he has coming forward in the future. I want it to be something that we're all going to benefit from. But a big part of that is trying to integrate MacroFactor app with the cookbook, so therefore you guys can just go to the cookbook, click the link, and like if you make the recipe like verbatim, if you like basically copy and paste it to a plate, right? Like if you like, oh, okay, these are all the ingredients, you follow it to a T, you click that link, you can just add it to your MacroFactor app and just add it to your day. And the macros already be there, the calories already be there, everything's already done for you. All you gotta do is make sure you just click the link, add it. You can save that recipe for later as well too. Now, with that being said, if you don't have MacroFactor app, this is a good time to invest and get into MacroFactor app. I always recommend paying it out for the year. It is absolutely worth the price of admission. I promise you. You can use my code Pancakegawd at checkout. This will give you a 2-week free trial, so you'll be able to get an offer to check it out to see if it's something that you're interested in. And even if it's not, you get 2 weeks to try it out. I highly recommend just trying it out. Now, the positive of having MacroFactor app is that again, this isn't for everyone. If you don't want to follow nutrition or macros or anything like that, don't worry about that. The cookbook, you can still just follow the ingredients and instructions and still make the recipe as is. But for those of you who are kind of like me, who live a macro-friendly lifestyle, and every now and again you do like to enjoy your foods, this is a great thing to follow. It's going to have all the nutritional stuff you need to know about the ingredients. And you can also opt out some of the ingredients and, make it your own. But as I said before, you can just pick, plug, and go. I'm trying to make it as fluid as possible for you all, but again, this will only work if you have MacroFactor app, and if you don't, again, this is no worries, no concerns. I'm not requiring you to have MacroFactor app to have or purchase the cookbook whenever it comes out. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it will be easy and it'll be fluid and it'll be very seamless if you have MacroFactor app, in the sense of like, if you are tracking your macros, you can plug and go. I'm doing all the work for you. All you have to do is actually just follow the instructions. Follow the ingredients to a T. Follow the instructions. I'm giving you most, if not 95% of the ingredients, 97 I would say, are by the gram. The things that are so light that it doesn't actually weigh. You'll probably get like the teaspoons or tablespoons of those things. But for the most part, I'm weighing everything out by the grams to a T. So again, this would be just easy for you to track things. I'm trying to make your life easy. I'm trying to make my life easy, but also like I want to create a product that's going to be a product that you all are going to love and enjoy, and a product that I'm going to be proud to put out. Now, I've said a lot in that. It's already 7. I need to head out before traffic gets a little crazy, but I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, it's been quite some time since that video, well, the video that you're watching now. It's been quite some time since those sessions. Just for you to understand, it's now just a few days from Christmas, and that tells you how busy I've pretty much been all this month. And right before, I've been busy since right before we flew out to Texas for the Buff Bash, or the Buff Chick Bash. So I've been busy well before then. So I've just been dishing out so much content and work. And I've also been working on my own personal project, which has also added to all of that on my plate. So when you are working for yourself and also working for others, and you don't have anyone working for you, you tend to be doing everything. So I do everything. I do all my content, all my editing, all my YouTube stuff, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I don't really get on Facebook like that, but everything. And then this isn't, again, accounting for all the brands that I'm working with. Like, recipe development takes a lot of time. I know people may think it's really easy to just throw some things together, but when you have to account for macros and make sure that what you're doing actually works and makes sense to the person that's going to create it, it's going to take some time. Like, you want to make sure that you're not cutting corners or missing anything. For instance, I've remade other people's recipes and they were not exact. The recipe has said, you know, X amount, X amount, X amount, and I follow it to a T, and it never turns out the way they say it did. And I do it again just to make sure that I didn't do it wrong the first time. So I'm the type of person that gets a little pissy about that. So I want to make sure that my recipes are as follows. Like, this is what you need to do. And if you do these things, this should be doing, this should happen, this should work. Anyway, so I just make sure that all my recipes are up to par with what I'm saying on paper. So all that stuff takes time. But again, I've been working on my personal project, which has been the cookbook. And I'm excited for it because, again, like I've said before, I've got some help with it now, and I've been seeing updates, and it's just coming out beautifully. Like, everything I've wanted is coming to life. So I've been really working on a lot of that, updating some recipes, reshooting some recipes, making new recipes. Like, so a lot for that. I'm going all in on this project, which is why, again, I've been a little absent on top of all the other things. We have the holidays around the corner. My birthday's around the corner. Inspire Athletics, the brand, is coming out with another launch in early January. There's a lot still work going on behind the scenes. I even forgot to mention, you know, I'm still trying to do stuff for my brand, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So the work is getting done. A lot of you may not be seeing it right now, or you may just know it's getting done because your boy's been a little quiet on the socials. But I'm excited for all the stuff that's to come. I've got some news that I want to share with you guys, which I will do in the next video. But that's enough for this video. It's already taken up quite a bit of your time. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.
Give a fuck if they remember. I was in the cold when those froze. I was sleeping in the whip trying to get a fucking grip. I remember. Didn't have no hoes trying to go. All these rappers